chase on around the boards. Weird bounce in front, scores! Off DAHLEN! San Jose Sharks go to the tank, up 2 games to none.
Well, let's take a look at the overtime goal. The Flames throw this puck around the boards. It hits the stanchion and just sits down short. The puck comes out to DAHLEN, and he buries it behind a shocked Trevor Kidd.
Here's another break. Larionov with Ozilek. Larionov fakes the shot. In on goal. Couldn't get the shot away. Makarov. Side of the goal. Scores! Ray Whitney. The San Jose Sharks have done it again. Round 1 last year. Round 1 this year. 7th heaven again for the San Jose Sharks.
Gives a shoulder fake, played it behind the net. Langenbrunner stole it, but it's held by ZYUZIN. Down into the corner, bounces free to Ludwig. Now Nichols centers. Here's ZYUZIN, shoots, score! ANDREI ZYUZIN, and the Sharks win. The series is tied. We're going back to Dallas, even up.
Sharks are changing. That pass was gloved ahead, which is why DIMITRAKOS left it. Backman reaching in for it. Here DIMITRAKOS with the steal. Walks in, shoots, scores! Nikos DIMITRAKOS wins it for San Jose.
To the rear. Marleau with RISSMILLER heading to the net. To RISSMILLER. He scores! And the Sharks win in overtime at 8:14 of the second overtime period.
And RISSMILLER took that one, Pete, on guess who? From Marleau, and Marleau fed it to him. And he broke in home free, RISSMILLER did, behind the defenseman. And as you mentioned, he was home free.
They got to change every chance they can so they don't get caught tired.
That's a great point, Neil. You got to hustle. Pavelski closing in. Pavelski fires. He scores! 5 games, not enough. The Sharks have another date in the Lone Star State.
Marleau couldn't gather it in. Now he'll send Thornton into the zone. Lets the long-range shot go. It stopped the rebound. Heller is saved there. Sent it again. Marleau trying to jam it home. And they score! The Sharks stay alive with a winning goal at 6:02. The entry pass up for Setoguchi, who has a goal tonight. Kaminsky on it in the corner. Now Malhotra helping out. The puck comes free to Ryan Clough. He'll fire it. They score! They score! DEVIN Setoguchi! And the Sharks tie the series!
Entry into the zone. The Sharks win the battle for the loose puck, and what a deflection by DEVIN Setoguchi. All those practices, all the time after practice to work on getting your stick on the puck in front of the net.
And again, it's Pavelski deep in his own end to get it out. Pavelski, rather Murray now, dropping it. Pavelski with a snapshot. He scores! Joe Pavelski ends it in overtime, and the series is tied. Joe Pavelski, a penchant for big-time playoff goals. He tied it in Game 2 with 32 seconds to go, and he wins it in overtime here in Game 4.
Here comes Eriksson. Williams loads and hot shot high. Whiz past the ear. And away goes Thornton. 2-on-1 with Marleau. Marleau scores! Overtime winner! Patrick Marleau from Joe Thornton. And San Jose does grab a 3-0 stranglehold on this Western Conference semi.
A chance for Simmons, lost the puck, and now Clough with a tired Kyle Wellwood. Clogh's fresh, Pavelski trailing. Joe Pavelski scores! Joe Pavelski wins it in overtime, and the Sharks lead the series.
It does matter as the game stretches out.
And the series. No more 2-day breaks. In comes Marleau, centering pass, Setoguchi scores! DEVIN Setoguchi gives the Sharks the win, and they lead the series 2-1.
All the way back from 4-0. The Sharks are ecstatic.
Thornton slides it ahead for Setoguchi. DEVIN Setoguchi behind the Kings net. Brings it back out, far side, Thornton, they score! Joe Thornton and the the Sharks win the series in overtime! in, and it's all over.
That one looked like it hit Ferrieiro en route. Up high, Ben Ferrieiro, a shot, scores! Well, a surprise starter tonight, Ben Ferrieiro. His first Stanley Cup playoff game, and what a way to score your first ever Stanley Cup playoff goal. And now Thornton back the other way. Thornton in the midst of a shark change off the bench. SETOGUCHI scores! It's a hat-trick goal and a game winner for DEVIN SETOGUCHI. And a 3-0 stranglehold on this series for the San Jose Sharks.
Now COUTURE on the boards, able to get it back for the Sharks. Ryan Clough into the middle. They score! Martin HAVLAT wins it in overtime!
Doug Wilson said, watch this guy. This is the time for Martin HAVLAT. And he comes up huge for the Sharks.
Following up is Edler. His wrister blocked by Burns, and a break for Brent Burns. 2-on-1 with Torres. Burns in on goal. Torres scores! RAFFI Torres wins it in overtime.
What a play by Brent Burns. And the Sharks stun the Vancouver Canucks with a comeback win, with RAFFI Torres, the former Canuck, scoring a huge goal, his 9th career playoff goal.
Now Dan Boyle from center, in for Thornton. Thornton shoots, saved by Schneider. They score on the rebound! And the San Jose Sharks have swept the Vancouver Canucks.
One man out of the box, it's Regier. In deep it goes Thornton. Marleau, Couture, he scores! Logan Couture wins it for San Jose, and they climb back in. Great work down low, finished off by Logan Couture.
Quick outlets to Voinov. He gets it off the boards, but not out. Scott Hannon feeds it along the goal line. Here's Marleau on the backhand, flipping it high, scores! A deflected shot, Marleau on the backhand, and it beats Jonathan Quick. The Sharks win the game in overtime and take a commanding 3-0 lead.
KARLSSON takes the man. Back for the puck is Schultz. To an open side. Donskoi is there. Tierney. Donskoi gets the puck. Turns and fires. He scores! In a game they had to win, the Sharks did it. At 12:18 of overtime, Joonas Donskoi, who'd had a bushel basket full of chances, finally buried one.
San Jose quickly back to center, stepping in. KARLSSON shoots, scores! MELKER KARLSSON wins it in overtime. And the Sharks take game one. They win the draw. Back to the point for Burns. Burns saunters to LeBlanc. LeBlanc across, backdoor shoots, scores! Logan Couture wins it. And we're going back to San Jose, all tied up.
Kept in at the point. And up the middle, a pass for HERTL. TOMAS HERTL shorthanded, shoots, and scores! TOMAS HERTL hits the jackpot! Game 7 on Tuesday in San Jose. Stone had the puck but gave it back to Erik Karlsson. Karlsson comes in. Here's Barclay Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow and the Sharks just won one of the most remarkable comeback games, and they've won the series. What a series! What an end! As Barclay Goodrow is the hero. The Sharks move on. Vegas are done.
Nyquist with it, Sharks with numbers. Here comes Meier down the right side. Timo Meier with a shot, that did not make it through. Now Nyquist drops it off, score! Erik Karlsson wins it for the Sharks. In overtime, they lead the series 2-1.
I think the Blues are arguing that this was a hand pass. It's close, and there's Meier with his right hand. Puts it across. should have been a whistle as soon as Nyquist touched it. There's the hand pass. Doesn't touch anybody else. Whistle should have blown.